I just had a dream. This one was a little bit weird though. I don't think I need to go too much into details with like the scene, the scenario. But essentially, this couple popped out of a van and started knocking on the front door. And they were like, hey, somebody at this address said that they could take this dog. And it was this really like cute, huge black dog. And they handed me this blue leash, but the dog was in the car. I guess because they didn't want to deal with them pulling or whatever. But I'm like, we didn't order a dog. But we had roommates, so I ended up like running around and asking all the roommates if they said they would take this dog. They said no. So this couple was desperate. They waited outside in the van with the dog for like almost an hour while I talked to everybody and tried to like figure it out. And I'm just sitting there holding this blue leash the entire time. And eventually I'm just like, I guess they're desperate. I'll take him temporarily. I'll figure out something else for him. I'll do it. And I don't think it was like really chill with everybody that I said yes. But I don't know. I wanted to help him. Dog. So I got him out of the car and I put the leash on. And the couple got back in the car and started driving so fucking fast. I thought we were going to have a conversation, But it was like as soon as I had the dog in my possession, they were like, bye. So I'm like, hey, wait, like fucking hell. Like, so I flagged them down and they're like, what's up? And I'm just like, I need to know what the problems are, Like, if you're that desperate to get rid of this dog, there's a reason why. I just need to know what the problems are so I can try and fix them. And they looked like really strange about it, but they said, like, I don't know if they were telling the truth or not, but I was just looking for behavioral issues. And they said that he was just really big and he had really sharp nails and that their floors were getting destroyed. So at that point, I'm like, if they're lying to me, so I just took him. But as they're driving away, he's trying to like run after the car. He was so upset. He was so big I couldn't even stop him. Like I had to put him in a little headlock and just like try and soothe him in order to like keep him in place. It's heart wrenching, you know what I mean? It was just heart wrenching. Poor dog. So I took him inside and got him like, there was hardwood in there too. So like I put down as many rugs as I could find just to like cover up the floor because I was renting. I didn't want to destroy the floor. But he was really sweet. He was a good boy. He was just laying down and being good and trying to be a little cuddle bug. And for a minute, I had a dog again. It was really strange waking up because I thought he was going to be there. And I haven't even thought about getting more pets. After I gave up my cat and my dog in order to free myself up to go wherever I'm going. I haven't even thought about it because it's not something that's been on the table because I'm not staying here. The plan was always to move intercontinentally. And that meant doing all my paperwork and getting rid of the animals and freeing myself up in every way possible And I was on the fence as to whether or not I was going to keep my plants or not. This entire time, I was not sure if they would survive the plane ride because of temperature shock or whatever, or if they would be compatible with the environment that I ended up going to. So, since I moved here in March or April, whatever, I was thinking of options. Like, am I going to find somebody who can take care of them and continue to bonsai them? Or am I going to plant them in a random field somewhere no one will notice so that they can potentially just grow wild and be successful little trees? Like I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, because after a while I stopped thinking about what I was going to do with them, and I started thinking I was going to take them with me. Spirit tried to prepare me ahead of time, saying that I wouldn't be able to take them with me. I guess I just hoped. I just hoped I'd be able to. But the reasons, the environment, the circumstances, and no matter what the scenario is, whether it's the desert, whether it's Germany, whether it's wherever, they would not be suited to the environments. The fact is that temperature extremes would probably kill them in transit. And even if they didn't, the amount of heat or light or necessary cold hours in order to go dormant wouldn't be available in the right ratios for, at the very least, the white oak and the kiwi. The holly might be a little bit more adaptable, but it still wouldn't handle those kinds of temperature adjustments well. And if I had like my own at-home oasis where I could like use shade cloth and like have a built-in water feature that was directly connected to the areas where the plants were, then we could talk about it. But that would be intensive and it would weigh me down. And the fact is, this was supposed to, shedding all of these things off was supposed to liberate me enough to be able to go wherever I needed to go and do whatever I needed to do as directed. So I think I need to revisit that idea of what I'm going to do with my plants. It won't be as hard as it was to give up my animals. I just need to figure something out that'll work. Maybe I can find somebody who loves plants that will take care of them. But I knew from the beginning I might have to go forward without them. And that wasn't reliant on any one place or thing. Oh my god. We postponed yoga today. It's in like 4 minutes. I'm not going to be late. I'm going to finish recording, get dressed, go to yoga, go do my workout, and then try and go back to bed so that I can fix my sleep schedule. But there may be things that you have to shed away, things that you have to sacrifice, things you have to give up in order to reach your destination, where spirit means for you to go, for you to be. Sometimes you got to be able to move quick, move fast, move easily. The more anchors you have, the harder it is. I think that's what they were trying to communicate. But I was already prepared. It's fine.